Hello everyone, welcome to the next video of C programming. In this video, we'll learn very interesting thing that is menu driven program. Why we have prepared a special video on menu driven program because this concept is required for your entire life. Okay. Now, menu means what? First of all, whenever you are visiting to any restaurant or anywhere to the showroom, they are providing a menu card. And why they are providing the menu card? Because in that menu card, you are having number of options and it will be easier for you to take your decision. Okay. Now, how to represent the same in programming? So C programming always provides the concept of menu driven program. But you have to add the whenever menu word comes, that means it's a concept of switch case. Okay. But how why you'll include the concept of loop in switch case? That is our objective. Okay. So many of us we also don't know what is the need of loop in menu or switch case. That we'll see through our program. So first of all, we'll write a simple program to design the operations of a calculator using menu driven program, and we'll realize what is the problem without using the concept of loop. And then we'll proceed to the concept of loop and we'll include both the things. Okay. So we have to write the menu driven program for operations of a calculator. Operations of calculator means what? Now the minimum operation is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Or if you want, you can go for modulus operation also. So for that, you need two values first of all. Okay. And as it is a menu driven program, so you have to give the choice also. So you have to ask the user, enter two values. Okay. So whenever you are providing the menu means the user must know which menu they will select. So manually you are writing one for addition, two for subtraction, three for multiplication, four for division, five for modulus. Okay. Now among all these options, whatever you have provided, that will be displayed to the user. So from that you have to ask the user, enter your choice. Which operation you want to do. Okay. So whatever the user will give input, that I can store in the choice variable because the user will give a integer input out of 1 to 5. Okay. So whatever the choice the user will give input, you pass through the switch case and then write down the switch case program. One is for what? Addition. So we'll keep a result variable also and we'll write down number 1 plus number 2. Okay, but before that also you can do one thing, you can print the result. Okay, similarly the same operations I can write down for case 2 also, but here I have to modify the symbol. Okay, this is case 3 we have used for multiplication. Case 4 we have used for division. Case 5 we have used for modulus operation. Okay. Apart from these 5 cases or 5 options, anyone will give any option that will go to default and which will give you a message wrong choice. Okay. So this is what the menu driven program we have done. You have entered 2 values to do the operations. Then you are showing the user what are the operations are available and what are the things you have to enter to go to that particular option. Now, after that, you are asking the user what is your choice out of all these menu. Then you are passing the option through the switch. Then different cases you are writing. 1, you have written for addition. 2, you have written for subtraction. 3, you have written for multiplication. 4, you have written for division. And 5, you have written for modulus operation. Apart from these 5 cases, any option will come that will go to the default one. Okay. So let us compile and execute. So it is asking for 2 values. Okay. Suppose 25 and 15. Now see, this is how the menu will be shown. Okay, 1 for addition, 2 for this, 3 for this, 4 for this, 5 for. You have to enter your choice out of these 5 cases. Okay. Suppose I am entering 2, means subtraction. So this will be 25 minus 15. The result is 10. Okay. Now successfully we have executed the menu driven program. But what is the problem here? The problem is whenever you will go to any restaurant, you recall the concept whenever, anywhere, any restaurant you are moving or anywhere, once the menu card is given to you, just imagine the situation you have given the first order and the menu card is taken from you. But this is not the case. Never it happens. Okay. You are the one who will receive the menu card. You will give your order as per your choice, as many number of times you can give the order. Finally, you will return the menu card whenever your orders are over. So that means here what is happening actually, after selecting a single menu option, my program is being terminated. That means I am unable to give more options. But whenever menu driven program will come, you can give the option as many number of times you want. Okay. So that's why the loop is required. That means the same set of code I have to execute repeatedly. Okay. So what I can do, I have to write the concept of loop here. Okay. Now here I'm writing while one. What is the meaning of while one? While one means one is always true. That means I also don't know how many times I'll select the menu. So while one means I have to execute this piece of code repeatedly. Okay. And I also don't know when to stop. Clear? Whenever I'll know I'll stop, I have to write a simple code for that. Clear? So what is that code? Now I have to give one more option to the user to exit. Okay. And to exit, you have to write case 6 here. Simple, I'll write exit within bracket 0. 0 is a value for normal termination. Okay. So this is, if I want, you can give a message also. Thank you for menu driven program. Okay. After that, it will exit. But to use that exit is a predefined keyword. So you have to use another one, header file, stdlib.h. Okay. So what is the meaning? While one means while true. Means indefinite this code will execute. It will ask for 2 numbers. It will show you the options. You are asking for the choice. Option will be done. After that, the program will not terminate. Again, it will go to while. Again true. Again, the code will execute. When this code will be terminated? whenever the user will give the choice to exit 6, then only the program will be terminated. Okay. So you're asking for two values, 25, 15. Options are coming. Suppose I am giving option 1. The result is 40. After that, again it is asking for enter two values. It is not terminating. Okay. When the code will terminate, we'll see. So it is asking for two values, so 50 and 35. Okay. Again, options are coming. Suppose I am giving option 2. The result is 15 because 50 minus 35 is 15. But again, it is asking for two values. That means the menu is still running because the user is giving choice. So you are accepting the choice and you are running the code again and again. We are not terminating. When we will terminate? Whenever the user will give the choice of 6. That means I want to exit from the program. Then it will exit. Okay. So here it is asking for two numbers. So let us give two numbers. Let us give two numbers. And whenever the options will come, we'll give enter choice 6. Now, thank you for menu driven program into terminate. Okay. If you want, you can modify also. Like we are taking the numbers input first. That's why even if you're terminating without doing anything, but you have to take two numbers as input. If you want to avoid this particular thing, you have to take the input in every cases. Okay. That means I am just modifying the code once again. I have to write the code repeatedly. Okay. Now compile and run. So first it is showing a menu. Okay. What operation I want to do? I want to do subtraction. Then it is asking for two values. Okay, 25 and 6. The result is 19. Again it is showing option. But I don't want to do any operation. I'll give option 6. Exit. Okay. So this is what actually the original use of your menu driven program. Okay. So in your real life, whenever you will develop any kind of project, you have to make it user friendly. You have to go for menu driven program, and menu driven program without loop is impossible. You have to use the concept of loop so that the same menu will be displayed to the user repeatedly. Okay. So this is not the only program. There are number of cases are there, number of ways are there, but you have to add the concept of loop along with switch case to get the perfect menu driven program. Okay. So thank you everyone for watching this video.